Hey guys, I'm just waiting to see if anyone jumps on. This topic is kind of silly today because I don't even like the word skinny. I'm just walking at the park. I don't have my computer today, so I can't share this over to my personal page, so I'll go share it once I head over to the gym where I go work out. But I had this question in person actually, and I was going to kind of skip over it, but then I've had it asked in different ways several other different times this week too. So, and for me, skinny is a term that, I don't know, it just seems a little bit negative to me, but maybe it shouldn't be negative, because I think that when people ask me about like how my body looks now compared to how it used to look, I think it's a compliment. They're just noticing that I'm more fit or whatever it might be. So the question was, how did I get so skinny? And I thought I would at first tell you like how I didn't do it. I'm not doing burpees ever. I'm not running, and I'm not even lifting really heavy right now because I hurt my back last fall. So it's not from Olympic lifting or CrossFit stuff or anything like that. But I am about 12 pounds lighter than I was at this time last year. So I wanted to kind of just be honest on what it actually is for me this last year. My journey started about 5 years ago, right after I had my kiddo, my son Jacob. And after I had him, I was about 180 pounds, like right after. And that's totally fine. And then within a year, I was down to 165 and went through a divorce and all of that good stuff. And then I sat around 155 for a while. And even last year, I was right around 155. And all of that is fine. I've never actually had a problem like with what my weight is or how my body looks or anything like that, luckily. My body has always just been like a reflection of what I'm actually doing. So I guess I will go ahead and tell you like what is different right now from this time last year. So one of the biggest things, honestly, is that I started meditating. Every morning, it's right around 4:30 or 5 o'clock. I just use it's called the Insight Timer app, actually. So I take time for myself every single morning, at least 20 minutes, and a lot of times it's like 40 minutes. And then like right after that, I journal, and I journal about what it is that I want to happen that day. And so I set the tone for my day. The other thing is that like I have taken complete control over my schedule, more so than I've ever taken control of my schedule before. So I've actually went into Google Calendar and time blocked every single hour of my day. So legitimately, like, my phone sends me a notification when it's time to get to bed, and then my phone sends me a notification at 4 in the morning on like what it is I'm supposed to be doing, which is meditating. And then 30 minutes later, it sends me another notification that I want to journal, and then it sends me a notification when I'm supposed to wake Jacob up. So I know that sounds a little bit extreme, but what I was hoping to do was really take ownership of all the things that I wanted to do for myself. And so I think that's what the theme is. Like, how did I get so skinny this last year was really self-care and self-love. And then I've started to notice a lot of the people that I'm trying to help, what they want to do is run like 5,000 miles an hour. They want me to tell them to do high intensity exercise. They want me to tell them to get on a real strict diet. And so when I try to talk to people, or when they try to talk to me, they're asking me about whether or not they should buy those wraps that make you skinny, or whether or not they should buy a certain supplement, or like what fat burner is the best. And I'm just looking at them like, I don't do any of that stuff, guys. And then I start to tell them what I actually do, and I actually see that their face kind of falls a little bit, because what I'm telling them to do is a little bit challenging, because we don't want to slow down. We want to run 1,000 miles an hour. And I'm guilty. I'm guilty of doing all of that. But what is different this last year, and the reason I'm so skinny, like I don't even, am I skinny? I mean, I know that's hilarious, but again, I meditate every morning. I do my journaling, prayer. on the logistical side, like I am doing like 7,000 to 10,000 steps every day, but that, as far as cardio, that's all I'm doing. I am lifting, I'm doing full body workouts, but it's really like 20 minutes, maybe 40 minutes, 3 times a week. So that's the fitness part of it. I mean, I am eating healthy, and I eat a lot of vegetables, and most of my plate is vegetables, and then there's lean protein and healthy fats and all that stuff, but I'm still eating cheeseburgers whenever it strikes. I still eat cheese, like all of this stuff that you guys ask me if you should cut out, I'm still eating it. So the biggest difference is that I'm just taking care of myself more than I've ever taken care of myself before. So I was kind of counting up the time on my calendar on like how much time is just for me. And during my day, my time just for me right now is at least 2 hours. Like if you count waking up early like that, and then you count the afternoons, like right now is my time for me because I don't have to pick up my son. I have to get there by 5, between 5 and 6. I like to get him between that time. But I am lucky enough to have a job where I get off early and then I can go to the gym and do all of that stuff. So I don't know if that answer really helps you. I'm sure you're kind of hoping for like the secret. But I've been doing this since my whole life, right? I was an athlete since I was 14. I started lifting weights at 14. I was running at 14. I was eating healthy. And then you guys kind of saw what happened the last 10 years. Like during my 20s, I think the only reason I was a little bit heavier than I was in college and high school, and that whole time gap in my 20s, the only reason I think that I was any heavier is because I was putting my focus on other people. Namely, the man in my life. 2 different times. Like you guys watched me like get divorced twice. So the biggest difference right now is that nobody else in my life is ahead of myself. Okay? So I actually quit talking on social media through my business page. And I see you guys jumping on, and thanks so much. I stopped talking for a while because I realized I was putting you guys ahead of me. And I was putting work ahead of me also. And that doesn't help you. Okay? I mean, it's funny to me that people say stuff so much lately. Like, I'm getting it all the time. They're like, wow, you look so different. And I'm just like, well, okay. And then it's almost a little bit painful because it's like a reminder that I wasn't taking care of myself, even though I was preaching to you guys to take care of myself. Okay? So all of this stuff that I've been doing lately is just building a platform so that I can provide you the information that you do need. Okay? Because it's no secret. There's nothing magical. All it is finding activities that you like to do, that you enjoy, that don't overtrain you, that don't put you in an unhealthy place. And then it's about finding the right nutrition that works for you. Okay? If you don't want to eat animal at all, like if you don't want to eat meat from animals at all, you want to be a vegan or anything like that, that's fine. I don't care. If you want to eat dairy or eat carbs or whatever it is, that's fine too. Okay? I'm a nutrition agnostic, I like to say. And I did get a certification 2 years ago through Precision Nutrition. And I didn't learn anything new. I just got a certification so that I could prove to you guys that I knew what I was talking about. But it was all the same stuff. It's just learning basic nutrition and learning how many calories you need and learning how many protein grams you need and all of that stuff. So I have all of that stuff ready for you guys. And I've been offering it for free for a really long time. But I maybe haven't been telling you about it because I was afraid of how much time it would take for me to engage with you guys at this level. Okay? So if you go to MaiTrainer.com, MAITrainer.com right now, you're going to see where it says join for 365 days. And some of you have already done that. There's over 100 of you, like just my Facebook friends, that have joined and that have started this 52-week email series that I have for free. The first thing you get is the book that I made, Change Your Mind, Change Yourself. I wrote that 2 years ago. and you get that free ebook. It's 20 pages, and that's the mental side of it. Okay? The biggest thing that's changed for me is my mental side of it. You do need to change the way you think if you want to change yourself. Okay? You're also going to get a workout every single month. The second week, you get the nutrition stuff. And the week after that, you get like a recipe. The week after that, you get some motivational clip, and then that repeats for the whole entire year. So if you guys have already looked at that and you're already getting that, but you just haven't been implementing it, I can totally restart you. You can send me a message, and I can restart the whole series for you, and you can start over, and that's what I have for free. And I have now added some lower cost things like through my app. So you could get started with a workout program from me for just $19, and that would run for 6 weeks, and that would have your strength training, and then that would have like nutrition ideas. And there's other programs through my app that are like $39 tops. And then of course there's personal training, but there's only 2 spots for that. And it is only on Saturdays, and it's like a hybrid. It's like 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock on Saturday mornings, and then I give you the workouts that you need to do when I'm not with you, and I deliver them through the app, and then we talk during the week. Okay? So we talk either on Messenger, or I can call you. We do whatever we need to do, and I'm only taking 2 clients for that. And then the last thing is actual online training, and since I have all this other stuff going on, I'm only taking 2 clients for that. So all of that is at the website. You just go to MAITRAINER.com, mytrainer.com, either join for 365 days free, or you go to start here on the menu, go start here, and then you're going to see a drop box with everything you need right there, starting as low as $19. And you guys feel free to message me at all. And I see more people jumping on, and I appreciate it. I appreciate that you guys that you guys even care what I have to say, because I've been doing this since 2004. Okay? So I just wanted to come in and just tell you guys, like, hey, again, like, I don't have anything magic for you. I've got the same old stuff. Okay? But only this time, like, I am, like, out of any time that you guys have known me, even in high school, out of the entire time that you guys have followed me, known me, whatever, I'm taking care of myself better now than I ever have in my life. And so if you work with me, or if you talk with me, or if you get my free stuff, like, that is the focus. That's the focus. Taking care of you, carving out the time, figuring out what actually works, because I don't want you guys running all over the place trying to figure out what crazy diet to go on. I would rather just have the discussion about, like, what you actually like to eat, and then helping you figure that out, and the kind of activity that you guys actually enjoy, and then helping you figure that out into your day. Okay? So I guess that's the difference, and I guess it might not be as mainstream and all of that stuff, but I don't really care, because I'm going to just kind of keep doing it this way. Okay? So, I didn't mean to get so serious. Sorry about that. But if you guys have any questions at all, like how to make something work for you, like, I'm totally available. Send me a message. Like, I also have free videos, circuit videos on YouTube. So whatever it is that I need to send you, like if you're low on cash right now, or whatever it is, I know it's the holidays, and you're just like struggling, or if you've talked to another trainer and you're confused about this or that, like, totally have a dialogue. It's totally open. And then I would love for you guys to send me more questions, because then I can use it for these live streams. Okay? So again, I'm going to be on live streams Tuesdays and Thursdays and Saturdays. Maybe not this Saturday, because it's like right before Christmas, but I think I'm going to do a video instead. And thanks so much for jumping on. I see a whole list of people that jumped on. So you guys can also give me like love hearts and likes and all that kind of stuff too, if you guys like it. And of course, always share. All right? I'll see you guys later. Bye.